give up on your faith. Love comes to those who believe it. And that's the way it is. Voice of an angel. I could hit the big time, just like Céline. But I gave it all up. Gave it all up for a shot at the NHL, which I didn't have a shot at making by the time I was 9 years old. Here I am in Charlemagne. Here I am in a suburb of Montreal, about 30 minutes outside of Montreal. And right in front of me is a location where Celine Dion not only lived out her childhood, but where she was born as well. Now, sadly, the house did not go on.
Keep looking!
No. The house was demolished in 2014. It used to stand right there. That's now Maison diîʒn, which houses right there, that side there, that houses her foundation, her charitable organizations above our 2 condominiums. But her house used to be right there. She was born there. She lived there. She was the youngest of 14 children. What? It's a time when you gotta just maybe say, let's. But that's neither here nor there. 14 children. She was so tiny and they had no room in the house. It was a very, very small house. So that's 16 people in a house. She slept in a cabinet, in drawers. She had a happy childhood, though, from all accounts. A very, very happy childhood. She was singing from the time, all of her family sang. And she would sing, and they noticed, kind of like Michael Jackson, that she, the youngest, well, not including Janet, of course, we're going to talk about, but I'm talking about the Jackson 5, had the most talent. She had a gift. And even if you're not a Celine Dion fan, I said this on my other video having to do with her husband, there's no denying that voice. No denying. That's the way it is. I love that song. I'm a Celine Dion fan. I celebrate her entire catalog.
That's so right. I'm the exact same way. But
So we're gonna walk over here and we're gonna see. So this is now where it used to be, correct? Yes. You're gonna see Maison diîʒn, Maman Dion, right here. And I gotta go properly across the crosswalk because the police are everywhere. But here, the little park right beside her house, and there's a little plaque outside. Okay, it's in French, but we can do our best to figure out what this says. A lot of exclamation points. Well, that's what it looked like. Okay? Right there. There's the whole family right there. And there would be Céline, front and center. Mission accomplished. She wants to take her talent international. Mission accomplished. Well, it's here. It was right here. And this, right here, houses her foundation, right here. And I believe 2 of her sisters run it now. I don't think they're open right now. I could try the door once more. I open the door. No. Not getting in there. Okay, I'm making a break for it across the street so I can show you some more of the house, the area. So yes, you just sit right there, Celine Dion's house. Youngest of 14 children. That just is flabbergasting to me. Le gas de flabber. I'm telling you, that's a lot of kids in a small house. You saw what the house looked like. And then it became a window and door shop. And they modified the house and it looked completely different. But unfortunately in 2014, people were coming from all over the world to see the house. And the neighborhood, it's a cool, funky little neighborhood. It reminds me of like Maine or Vermont. Like a lot. Like the towns in Maine and Vermont. The people here wanted it to be a museum. But the family before was just because it said it looked so different inside, they also thought it couldn't be salvageable. It was just too small inside to house a whole museum. It was that small of a house. There's talk about putting a museum in Las Vegas, a Celine Dion museum. That'd be cool. Near, far, wherever you are, you can make it out to Vegas at some point in your life and check it out. Slow down. Aw, people are waving at me as they drive by. This is twice. That's very nice. Now, they could be waving at me because of my t-shirt that I'm wearing. Keith Richards, if you can see that, can you read that? Yeah. Keith Richards for president. I think he's someone we can all get on board with, right? Bipartisan, Keith Richards for president, if he were eligible. Which, no. Okay, what other facts do I know about Celine Dion? Well, 12 years old, okay, it's all coming back to me now. When she was 12 years old, she wrote her first song with her mother and her brother. They sent it off to René Angelil, a talent manager. He mortgaged his house to finance her first record. She shot to Canadian fame, Quebec specifically. She became very, very famous. Then she learned to speak English so that she could be, break the international market. And boy, did she ever. Near, far, wherever you are, you have heard Celine Dion's music. Power of Love. Where does your heart beat now? Is that it? Where did my heart? Where are the streets have? It's all coming back to me now. Titanic song. Power of Love. Because I Loved You. So many hits. And like I said on one of my other videos, she's one of those artists that as you get older, you appreciate music more. And you appreciate talent more. You're not just thinking about what's cool and what's not. Celine Dion at some time maybe wasn't cool to some people. But she's got a great sense of humor. She's undeniably talented. And she's, like I said about John Denver and a few other artists, they just, at some point you realize, who cares what other people think about a certain artist? There's no denying the talent. And some of the songs are really catchy and good. And they're cool. And Celine Dion's just cool. She's a cool lady. So sadly, the house is not there. I want to be able to show you it, but I cannot. However, I'm showing you where it used to stand. Hurry up, little boy blue. Let's go out of the shot. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. That's still a funky house that they put on top. Not on top. They put, like your basket, that they put in place of it. Cool. But yeah, it housed a different kind of a store afterwards that sold windows and doors. You better have nice windows on the outside of your store if you're selling windows. You know what I mean? And a really nice door if you're selling doors. You can't just have any old ratchet ass door. No. You gotta have a nice door. That's gonna draw people into your door store. Slow it down, blue, focus. All right, so that's it from Celine Dion's neighborhood in Charlemagne, Quebec. You gave me a smile on that. People here are really nice. Chez Mel. Looks like a little restaurant called Chez Mel. Chez Mel. All right, so this has just been a word salad for about 10 minutes. Okay. Celine Dion's house used to be here. Her childhood home was right here. Now it's gone. So if you want to come all the way out here, maybe when COVID's not on, check out her charity. I think you can just walk right in, but unfortunately it's closed. I knew it would be. All right. Celine Dion, I love you. Je t'aime. Hey, Dior. See you later. It's well documented that I have the voice of an absolute angel, as I said. But, I mean, you can't sing like Celine Dion. Nobody can sing exactly like her. Near, far, wherever you are. See, that's absolutely gorgeous, obviously. But not quite like the way Celine sings it. Not even close. Don't give up on your faith. Love comes to those who believe it. And that's the way it is. See, that's somewhat awful, but absolutely gorgeous and beautiful as well. The clouds are parting, but just not quite as good as Celine sings. Oh, I would be remiss if I did not mention that when Celine was only 2 years old, she was struck by a truck. right here. Little 2-year-old Céline was struck by a truck right here. But never fear, her heart did indeed go on. Okay. She made it. Nope, not quite done. Thought it was done, not done. I just spoke to a friend in Montreal as I was leaving Celine Dion's childhood home. And they said to me, are you going to do her house in Montreal? And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And I said, no, I don't like to really film private houses in Canada or, you know, unless it's Hollywood. Hollywood I don't mind because they're on star maps and all that. Or like Miami. But like Toronto, Toronto I do. I don't even know anymore. But it turns out she sold the house. But her house is right here. She owned this house for like 15, 16 years. Sold it just recently. She had it built from the ground up. It's on an island. Her own private island.
Well done!
You've got to see the entrance to this house. And I'll tell you a little bit about the house. What I know of. Well, what I'm going to read. Because I didn't really do much research on it because I didn't think I was coming here. But I want to show you. That is really cool. That is an entrance to a house. You saw the humble beginnings. Now you see how far talent can really get you. Wow. Look at that. Those are turrets. Turrets. So right there, that goes onto an island. Little bridge there. And right around the corner, boom, it's Celine Dion's house. So it's a French-style chateau, and it's on a private island, as I said, and there are 6 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms. It was on the market for more than 2 years. The asking price was $29 million, and it sold for $25.5 million. There's a game room, there's a media room, there's a wine cellar, and, as I stated, the only way in and out is via that gated bridge that had a manned security post at all times. Turrets. Now, apparently, somebody broke in, and that may be one of the reasons why she sold the house. I'm not sure if that's the reason why. But he broke in, helped himself to some pastries in the kitchen, poured himself a bath, and the alarm system was triggered, of course. Police showed up, and the man asked them, "What are you doing here?" To which they responded, "What are you doing here?" Needless to say, he was escorted off the premises. Where is he now? I don't know. He's the one in the middle. Right there. That's the entrance way to Celine Dion's private island home. Here, she owns another house in Jupiter, Florida, Henderson, Nevada, I believe. These guys are like water slides in one of the houses. Like not in the house, but in the backyard. Like water slides, like a water park. Boo made it. All right, there it is, Celine Dion's home. All right, peace out. I don't want to go past those turrets. I want some pastries. I want a bath. No. 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 Bad, Scott. Bad. You were wondering, yep, rich people put out their own recycling. Or somebody puts it out for them.